Jiri Prochazka says he'd like to return by this summer and is confident that he will reclaim the light heavyweight title. On the Top Turtle MMA podcast, Jiri said, "I'm working on it. Right now, the main target is to be in full range with that shoulder, to have activated all the muscles around the shoulder and still building the best conditioning in the game and still work on the movement. I'd like to be back by this summer or the end of summer. It doesn't matter. I will watch how it goes, everything, and by that we can fight maybe earlier, maybe later. But I think this summer is real to be ready and to be the champion. There's no regrets. There's no regrets. I don't regret nothing. Everything what I did was necessary, even the injury. Everything has a reason, so I'm good with everything. I'm just happy with how everything went. When I will be back in full power, I will be the champion. I am the champion right now, but I will be on paper the champion, and I'm looking forward to the next challenges." At UFC Vegas 69 last night, Alexander Hernandez defeated Jim Miller via unanimous decision. At the post-fight press conference, Hernandez discusses bouncing back from a losing streak.
You know, I've been my worst enemy, and I feel like I'm the only one who's defeated myself in the octagon. And so it's been a road to get here. Me and my coaches have had some really long, hard talks, and I felt like I proved a lot to myself and even to Jim's corner, because I know when his was blitzing me, they thought that was going to be it, that I was going to fold on that. And so I told my corner in between rounds, he's going down, I'm going up. I'm going to break his ass. I'm not folding. And that was really important to me, to show myself, to show the organization, to show the world that, I'm not just this one-round hitter. And kudos to Jim, because I cracked the out of him with probably 4 hard shots that I thought were going to be it. Man, I just try to exercise patience and not getting overzealous to close the show. But he's tough, and I'm extremely proud to get a win over a legend like Jim Miller.
Aljamain Sterling on his YouTube channel explains why Alexander Volkanovski still deserves #1 pound for pound over Islam. Aljo adds that everybody gave him backlash for his fight with Petr Yan, but Islam had Volk's back multiple times and did little damage and got much less flack for it.
If I had to go by this list, a pound for pound, I still think Volkanovski is #1 and Makhachev would be #2. Just based on that performance, because if they're that neck and neck, with one giving up 10 pounds to the much bigger man, and he fought his off like that, guys, give credit where credit is due. Makhachev won the fight, yes. I didn't know which way it was going to go. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a draw, and if it wasn't a draw, I thought it was going to be leaning towards Makhachev. I have to go back and watch it again and see what I really do think. And another thing, Makhachev had Volkanovski's back multiple times. There was almost little to no damage done. People went to bat to try to say I stalled the fight, didn't do anything against Yan, I ran away and all I wanted to do was hug. But again, this is what I say, it's like when these other guys do it from the other side of the world, the Europeans, I don't hear like the same, at least in my comments, I don't see this. I don't see people on my Twitter line, on Instagram, while I'm looking at the posts from the UFC, ESPN. I don't see the fans, whether they're hardcore or casuals, I don't care. I just don't see them jumping at him and criticizing him doing that. But when I do it, it's an issue. It's like they expect me, maybe because I'm black, that I'm supposed to go out there and just start throwing hands. I'm like, no, I actually like grappling. I'm a very good grappler, and I'm going to stick to what I'm actually good at. So if you want to call me the Black Khabib, you want to call me the Black Dagestani, the Black Georgian, the Black Chechen, whatever you want to call me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm using my grappling to my advantage, but when I do it, it's a problem, and I'm actually looking for submissions. I'm not saying Makhachev wasn't, but Volkanovski did a very good job of neutralizing the wrist control and making it extremely difficult for Makhachev to submit him, and that just shows good defense. So what Petr Yan did, the same exact thing. Great defense. They both did their homework. Volkanovski did his homework. Petr Yan did his homework. They both survived in those positions. They didn't take a lot of damage, even though I will say that Yan took more damage than Volkanovski took in damage in this 25-minute fight.
Last week, Conor McGregor was accused of kicking people off of the upcoming season of The Ultimate Fighter so he could get his own guys on the show. Conor denied these allegations. He wrote, "Not true. I only know one guy on this show, and he put himself forward to do it. And he is now, after today, set to fight the #1 seed. I didn't ask nor request nothing, and I certainly didn't have people removed. I'm just trying to get back in the mix myself, so off." Gilbert Burns, however, doesn't buy it. Gilbert says his teammate got kicked out. Gilbert tweeted this. He wrote, "This guy is my teammate. Worked so hard and was ready to finally get his shot in the UFC on TUF. Was in Vegas, everything good to go. This freaking Conor bring his own guys and they kick him out. Not fair." This past Friday, Diego Sanchez competed in Bare Knuckle FC's pay-per-view Knucklemania 3. Diego lost to former WBA boxing champion Austin Trout via TKO in the 4th round because the doctor said that Diego had taken too much damage. Diego is now accusing Austin Trout of cheating. Diego said, "First of all, I didn't get any Vaseline put on me. Secondly, I did feel Vaseline all on his shoulder and his neck during the fight. It was put on so heavy I could not utilize the clinch. This is cheating. Everybody saw. With that being said, I am the victorious champion, and I count this as a win. Hopefully we can get the decision overturned. I will be talking with my lawyer soon." Sean Strickland had some harsh words for BKFC. Sean tweeted, "When will beating up Diego Sanchez be treated as beating up a At some point you gotta look in the mirror and think, I just f***ed up a mentally ill man. LOL. Bare Knuckle FC equals POS. Clown show." BKFC actually responded to Sean. They fired back saying, "You still getting beat up in jiu-jitsu practices, tough guy?" A fan replied saying, "Shouldn't talk about your future employer like that." BKFC responded once again saying, "Even we wouldn't sign Sean Strickland. We got better taste than that." Strickland fired back saying, "You sign old fighters who should retire and call it a fight. Your organization is a clown show, and you know if this conversation was in person, you wouldn't make eye contact with me. Welcome to the internet, tough guy." Someone responded to Strickland saying, "Dang bro, don't burn bridges. We all know you're gonna end up at BKFC someday." Sean replied, "LMAO bro, we all know Bare Knuckle FC spent all their money signing Paige Van Zandt. Come on guys, watch us. Look, we signed an OnlyFans model who can't fight, while the real warriors are making nothing. LOL clown show." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Paulo Costa's parody of Conor McGregor's Proper 12 Apple ad.
Ladies and gentlemen, every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. In 1991, I was born and the world was introduced to me. I am a rich and smooth blend with a powerful Brazilian body that has been aged for 31 years. This is liquid gold. But now we have a new liquid gold, the secret jewels.
The first one says Paulo's humor is unmatched in the MMA scene. The second one says it didn't matter what Paulo said. I couldn't stop laughing as soon as he said ladies and gentlemen. Skits like these will make people want to tune in for Costa fights even more. And the final one's from That Random Project. It says Costa really found something after that Vettori weight miss. What a turnaround. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.